live from Credit Union One Arena in Chicago. This is UIC Flames basketball on the Flames Network as the Flames take on the Yale Bulldogs. Good evening and welcome to Courtside. Along with UIC Flames Hall of Famer Kenny Williams, I'm Jonathan Hood. The Yale Bulldogs come in with their blue uniforms, dark blue, with the white lettering. And so glad that you're with us here on UICFlames.com as the Bulldogs will start off. It is going to be Elaton to Townsend, top of the circle, as the Bulldogs have it to our left. Mbang down the left baseline and a whistle and a foul call. It's going to be on the Flames right away. Foul will be assessed to the Flames' Javon Jackson.
So the one thing we got to watch with UIC is Yale. Yale number one team in the nation in offensive rebounding. So collectively for UIC, we definitely got to be able to hit the defensive board. And then for Yale, they're going to run a flex offense. They're very disciplined. We got to be patient. We got to talk through the screens to make sure that we're out and guarding everybody correctly.
So Bez Mbang to the foul line, and the free throw is good. Bez Mbang, the 6'4" guard from Potomac, Maryland, two-time Ivy League Defensive Player of the Year. Had 17 points and 8 assists and 5 rebounds in the first game. Second free throw is good. So a 2-0 Bulldogs lead as the Flames will bring it back from left to right as we look at the court side. Here's Javon Jackson in the front court. Jackson brings his dribble to the left side. Jackson with a belt-high right-handed dribble. Finds Scoball on the left wing for three. In and out, no good. Rebound. And it's saved in by Ethan Pickett. Siani down the left baseline. Reverse layup is missed. And the rebound controlled by Pulakidis. Pulakidis into the front court from Naperville, Illinois. Has on the left wing. Left baseline, jumper good. Pulakidis with the basket. It's 4-0 Yale.
Yeah, he's got a contingent of people here as well. So, you know, he's going to be ready to shoot. Foul here on.
Yeah, so Javon Jackson trying to go down that right baseline. He's fouled.
Yeah, that'll be on Yazin Garam.
Non-shooting affair. 19:05 left in a 4-0 Yale lead. Scoball to inball to Siani. Now, Ethan Pickett on the left wing. Top of the circle is Henderson. Henderson will fire for three. Missed it off the back iron, no. And the rebound controlled by Garam. Yassine Garam into the front court to Townsend, top of the circle. Townsend for Yale on the left wing, Pulakidis. Pulakidis hounded by Jackson. Pulakidis puts up a three, and there's a foul. It's going to be on the Flames. It's going to be on Jackson.
Oh, shoots three.
3 shots.
Yeah, and Pulakidis just, you know, that's just a veteran move. You hear the whistle, throw it up, and that's exactly what he did.
So John Pulakidis will go to the foul line. Pulakidis, 6'6", senior from Neuqua Valley, one of 14 players selected on the Jason Tatum Elite Camp. Free throw is good. Also second team All-Ivy selection. Kenny had 83 three-pointers, the most in school history last year.
Yeah, that means he can shoot.
Yeah. Chicago guy at Yale. Second free throw is good. He'll have one more.
So a guy like that, Hoodie, you really got to crowd him, right? He's going to be great coming off screens. He's a lefty. You got to make him go right, see if he can put the ball on the ground and score. But there's no help defense off that guy.
Mason in the ball game now for the UIC Flames. Jordan Mason to replace Jackson. And the third free throw is good. So a 7-0 Yale lead here with 18:41 left in the first half. Ahmad Henderson in the front court for UIC to Scoball on the left wing. Scoball to Siani top the circle. A give and go to Scoball. Now to Pickett on the right wing. Here is Mason down the lane inside of Siani. Shots blocked out front there. And the rebound controlled by Garam. Garam on the left wing. Now top the circle is Townsend. Townsend holds and looks. Garam down the lane, spins and turns. Finds Townsend to the top. Swung to the right side and Mbang. 14 to shoot. Mbang on the right side and Garam. Garam on the right wing goes to the free throw circle. Mbang left wing. And he traveled the basketball. So traveling call, UIC basketball.
Good job by UIC staying in front. That's what I'm talking about defensively, being disciplined. A lot of screens, a lot of down screens, a lot of movement by Yale. Got to communicate defensively to stay in front of these guards and in front of all of Yale's players here.
So let's see if the Flames get on the board down 7-0 with under 18 to play. Here is Scoball Gives it off to Ethan Pickett down the right baseline. Reverse layup is blocked out front. And the rebound, Garum. Garum ahead to Mbang. Mbang right of the lane. Finds Pulakidis. Step back to three is no good from the left wing. Rebound in the hands of Garum. So new life for Yale. Pulakidis will have a three again. Missed that shot. And the rebound, Siani. Sasha Siani with a pass now to Ethan Pickett as Pickett brings it in the front court up the left sideline. Here's Pickett to Siani, top of the circle, give and go to Pickett. Pickett in the free throw circle to Mason at the top. 15 to shoot for the Flames. Siani on the left wing. Now a give and go to Scoball. Scoball down the lane and the layup is missed. Tipped back in by Siani. So Siani with his first field goal at 7-2. Yale with the lead.
Yeah, you actually needed that. Good job by Scoball initially getting to the basket.
Mbang out to Elaton. Here's Garum for three. Yes, sir. Garum for three right over Pickett on the left wing. And it's 10-2 Yale with the lead.
He let us know he shot that three too, didn't he?
Yeah. Told everybody, Yale fans and Flames fans are in here. Henderson to Mason at the top of the circle. Mason goes around a Siani screen. And now Scoball for three. Switch! Scoball for three in the left corner. 10-5, Yale with the lead. Here is Mbang into the front court. Bez Mbang. Top of the circle is Elaton. Elaton one dribble, a handoff to Pulakidis, and he traveled with the basketball. Too many steps for Pulakidis, and it'll be Flames basketball.
Yeah, I think that's Chase Nathaniel. Nice. No, that's Mason. I'm sorry. Just did a really good job of coming over the screen, and that's what I'm talking about. A guy like Pulakidis, you cannot let him get open at all. So nice job of pressure on there.
Scoball finds Siani top of the circle. On the right side is Pickett, 20 to shoot. Scoball at the top to Siani at the top of the circle. A couple of dribbles by Siani, he hands it off to Pickett. 14 to shoot. Pickett now to Mason, way out high on the left side, and he'll reset. Here is Mason off his foot into the hands of Siani on the right baseline. 4 to shoot. Siani reverse layup is good. Time running down. Siani with the lay-in. 10-7. Yale with the lead.
Really like Siani's aggressiveness. I mean, he's going to the basket to score. So and that's what we need from our big man.
Mbang down the lane he comes. And losing hand of the basketball. It's on the floor loose. And it's dug out of there by Townsend. 14 to shoot. On the right side is Garum. Garum at the top, swung the left wing in Townsend. Townsend drives the lane, goes in, no, and a whistle and a foul call. It's going to be on the Flames. Basket did go in, but the foul's going to be on
Ahmad Henderson.
Henderson, okay. And a timeout on the floor. They're going to call it the Scoball.
Oh, okay.
And a timeout on the floor. 15:29 left here in the first half. 10-7, Yale with the lead. Welcome back to Credit Union One Arena in Chicago. Jonathan and Kenny with you. It is 10-7 Yale with the lead with 15:29 left. Hey, that game that the Flames played against St. Francis, in which the Flames won 91-43. UIC shot 57% from the field, but Javon Jackson, he had 21 points and 4 assists. Now he's in foul trouble.
He's in foul trouble, so UIC's got to make an adjustment. 20 points of scoring, possibly from the last game that you take out. But again, UIC just got to continue to move the ball. This is an equal opportunity offense. You see Siani, a couple baskets there. Just continue to move the ball and get the ball to the open man.
So the Flames down 10-7. And we're back to live action. Yale will have the basketball. And it is Mbang pummeling the handoff. And now the Flames had it temporarily with Henderson, and now Yale with the basketball back. Mbang on the left wing. Mbang, foul line extended left. Townsend, well, the flying one-hander, and the shot is good from left of the lane. So Townsend with the basket. That's his first two, and it's 12-7 Yale with the lead. Flames with Siani. A give and go to Reeves, who's checked in. Siani goes up, and he's blocked. And it's blocked out front there by, I believe it's Basima, and indeed it was. Right down on the floor, it's Mbang, Pulakidis, Salazar, Simmons, and Townsend for Yale. Siani will sit down, and it will be Modestas Kancleris in the ball game now, the 6'9" forward from Lithuania. And also Freeman in the game, Ty Freeman for the Flames. 18 to shoot for the Flames. It is Henderson. Henderson with belt-high left-handed dribble, top of the circle, Canceleras. Canceleras at the top, a give and go. Down the lane is Mason, and he'll back it out to the right wing. 7 to shoot. Mason on the right baseline for the Flames, and pushed out of bounds, and it's going to be a foul. Yeah, that's going to be a foul, Kenny. That's on Casey Simmons, the 6'6" forward from Milton, Massachusetts.
So what I'm seeing with UIC, and this is a game, and a little bit of this game is going to be really important for our guards when the play breaks down to be able to create on their own and get into the paint and make really good decisions.
Well, Mason the inbound and gives it off to Freeman. Now Canceleras left of the lane, spins and turns. Mason wide open for 3. Shot's no good from the top, and the rebound reeled in here by Selikar. Here is Mbang down the lane. Losing the handle of basketball, picked up by Townsend. He was falling out of bounds and threw it to Ty Freeman. The Flames now with the basketball with Freeman. Here's Mason down the lane. He comes. He attacks, scores, and a foul. He went right through Casey Simmons, and now a chance for a three-point play.
Nice job by UIC. Obviously, we talked about them getting on the break. A little bit of a delayed break, but the layup is possible because everybody was running hard and running harder than Yale. As a result, chance for a three-point play for Mason.
So fouls on Simmons, and Mason to the foul line. Free throws missed. Rebound controlled by Poulikitis. So here's Mbang into the front court. Mbang brings his dribble to the right wing. Now Salazar. On the left wing is Poulikitis. 16 to shoot. Townsend top of the circle. One dribble and a pass to Mbang. He goes to the basket. Loses the handle of the basketball. Picked up by Canceleras. Canceleras down the lane. Layup is good. Modestus Canceleras with the basket. It is 12-11, Yale with the lead.
And that's an element that we haven't seen from UIC. A big guy leading the break. Nice decision, nice body control on the finish.
Selikar. Now to Simmons at the top. Townsend, foul line extended left, backs in, spins and turns. Finds Poulikitis at the top, back to Townsend. Townsend inside, missed a layup, and a whistle on a foul call. Foul will be assessed to Jordan Mason. So 12-11, Yale with the lead with 13:32 left.
So with Yale running this flex offense, what happens in the flex offense is that guards and posts can go into the post. So all of those 5 positions are interchangeable, and Yale's success is that they got 5 people that can create and score.
Nick Townsend to the foul line. Townsend with 2 points tonight. 6'7" junior, and the free throw is good. He started 8 games. So here's Gorham back in the ball game here for Yale. James Jones, the head coach for Yale, in a gray suit tonight. One of the best coaches in all of NCAA with the free throws good.
Yeah, he just stands with his hands in his pocket the whole time. No worries. Got that NBA suit on. That's 26 years of experience.
That's right. College basketball G, I think we call it.
That's right.
Here is Mason on the right side. Canceleras top of the circle. Here's Henderson. Inside it goes to Canceleras. Missed the lay-in. And the rebound, Gorham. Gorham into the front court. Gorham down the lane. Lose hand of the basketball. And a traveling call on Gorham. He was out of control. And now the Flames will have possession.
Good job by UIC on the missed alley-oop there to get back on defense. That's the other thing too. Sometimes hoodie things don't go wrong, or things go wrong on the offensive end. You don't have time to pout. You got to get back. And then UIC did a really good job. That transition defense caused the turnover.
Kobe Jeffries in the ball game now for UIC. Has the top of the circle. Right side, Reeves. Now to Canceleras at the top. Swan on the right side. And Jeffries. Now Canceleras on the right baseline. Back to Reeves. Jeffries, now a wide open 3. That shot's in and out, no good. Tough luck there for Joshua Reeves on the left wing, and the rebound controlled by Yale. Here's Gorham into the front court. Brings his dribble to the left wing. 20 to shoot. Townsend. Now on the right side is Simmons. Simmons down the lane. Gorham wide open for 3. Left side, hello. Gorham for 3 on the left side. That's 17-11, Yale with the lead.
Yeah, I thought, I think that was Casey Simmons. I thought he traveled there, but kind of got away with it.
Here's Freeman for 3 for the Flames, and he knocks it down. Ty Freeman for 3 at the top. 17-14, Flames within 3.
Freeman had a solid game against St. Francis as well.
Gorham out top of the circle is Salazar. Townsend for 3. In and out, no good from the top. Rebound tipped and volleyed, and into the hands of the Flames and Joshua Reeves. Here's Mason into the front court. Jordan Mason for the Flames. Down the lane he comes, spins. Now to Contreras. Contreras backs in left of the lane. Backs in, goes inside. Layup is good! Beautiful move by Modestus Contreras. And the Flames within 1, 17-16. And the big fundamental there.
Good fundamentals, had enough patience to get his in position and make the layup. Didn't rush that shot at all.
Pulakidis pulls up for 3. Noah at the top. Rebound reeled in by Mason. Here come the Flames back from left to right. Mason, right corner, a 3 try. Yes, sir! Jeffries for 3, and the Flames take the lead, 19-17.
Yeah, that's a travel there. He went outside. The ref wasn't paying attention, so they're going to talk about it. What happened was
Salazar.
Well, he stepped in and out of bounds. It should be UIC ball. So they're going to check it here, but because the ref wasn't paying attention. I was looking at him the whole time, so they're going to call a timeout so they can review it.
Arch Madness tips off March 6th through the 9th in St. Louis, and the MVC fan hangout at Ballpark Village is the best place to celebrate before and after games. Visit the MVC fan hangout to enjoy Ballpark Village restaurants, entertainment, and everything March Madness. For more information for Arch Madness, go to archmadness.com and click on Fan Hangout. Jonathan and Kenny with you here at Credit Union 1 Arena in Chicago for a homecoming night. The Flames up 19-17, an 8-0 run for the Flames.
8-0 run by the Flames, 10 points in the paint. Our big guys doing a really good job of, first of all, leading the break, and then you see the post score there. But great job by UIC initially to not let this game get out of hand, right? To fight back. That 8-0 run was well needed. UIC up 2. Just got to continue to, I think, push the pace here offensively against Yale. We've gotten some really good opportunities in transition. I think we can continue to do that.
Yale with possession as Salazar has atop the circle. Gorham with a bullet pass, and it goes out of bounds. He tried to connect on the pass to Elaton, went out of bounds, and it's going to be UIC basketball.
And Hoodie, he was wide open. UIC showed a little bit of a different look, go to a 1-3-1 zone there. Caught a break there. It was a good pass. The man was open, just the execution of the pass, too much heat on it, but a little bit of a defensive change for UIC for that possession.
Here's Jeffries for the Flames. Throws it up, tries to get an alley-oop dunk to Contreras. It goes for naught, and Yale now with the basketball. Here's Mbang, top of the circle. Swung on the right side, and Salazar for 3, knocks it down. Salazar with the basket, the guard from Winter Haven, Florida, is 2019 Yale with the lead. UIC with the basketball now with Jeffries. And he tries to connect to a pass to the right side, trying to get it to Freeman. Out of bounds, and it'll be Yale basketball.
Yep, miscommunication there. Got to get it back here on defense, Hoodie.
Yeah, Yale up 20-19. 10:24 left here as Riley Fox will come in the ball game to replace Pulakidis. So Pulakidis sitting down. Maybe the Flames can continue their momentum offensively. Let's see.
Yep.
Here's Mbang into the front court. Between the legs dribble. A pass to Elaton at the top of the circle. Elaton has it on the right wing now. Holds and looks. Mbang. Now dribbles down the lane. Here's Salazar for 3, knocks it down. Salazar with the basket. He's got 6, and it's 23-19 Yale with the lead.
Yeah, got to get out on him. He's hit the last 2 threes for Yale.
Here is a pass now that's on the inside to Joshua Reeves. Reeves falls out with the basketball. Contreras is on the floor. And we have a whistle.
Should just be a jump ball. Yep.
It really should be.
That's funny.
It was Contreras and Gorham on the floor. Gorham is begging for a timeout when he was on the floor. It looks like it's going to be a jump ball.
Yeah, you got to have possession or some type of possession before you call a timeout. But UIC ball on the possession arrow.
13 to shoot. Jump ball, possession arrow goes to UIC. See what the play they're going to run here, Kenny.
So 13 seconds left on the clock, so you just got to be aware of that if you're Ahmad Henderson.
So Kobe Jeffries inbound for the Flames. Jeffries looks, and finds Freeman in the right corner. Consolaris top of the circle, left wing. Skobal for three, missed it, and the rebound Elaton. Mbang into the front court for Yale. Elaton top of the circle. Garum down the lane, he comes. Pass to the left side is out of bounds. Trying to connect to Seliskar, and it'll be UIC basketball. Love the Flames hanging around here. Again, playing good basketball. Siani's in, and Consolaris is out.
Yeah.
This atmosphere is electric in here.
It's electric, it is. It's beautiful. The whole lower bowl fill here at UIC. This is what we want to see, Hoodie.
Henderson into the front court for UIC to Philip Skobal on the left wing. A pass inside to Freeman. It goes in, but it's no basket, and the foul is going to be assessed to Yale. That's going to be on Riley Fox, the 6'6" guard from West Hartford, Connecticut. So 21 on the clock, 9:19 left in the first half. It's Jeffries inbound for UIC. Looks and finds Siani. Siani has on the right side now to Freeman. Freeman finds Henderson on the right wing. Now brings his dribble to the top. Henderson with 14 to shoot. Henderson down the lane he comes. A pass to the left corner. Freeman for three. Around the rim and in. It goes in for Freeman. The 6'5" senior from Springfield, Missouri delivers, and it's 23-22 Yale.
And that's the paint patience I'm talking about with Ahmad Henderson. Was able to get into the paint, make a great decision, led to an open three.
Here's Fox for Yale, has the top of the circle. Seliskar has it on the right wing, 13 to shoot. Top of the circle is Mbang. Bez Mbang, between the legs dribble. To the right side, and Seliskar goes up and scores. Boy, he's tough.
He's a beast.
1,927 points, second in Winter Haven history in high school.
Yeah.
And a whistle on the other end, a foul called on Yale. That is going to be on Trevor Mullen for Yale. That's his first foul.
That's 8 straight points from Seliskar. Two threes, and saw a little bit of his bag, able to put the ball on the ground, and he's strong as well. So let's see what, let's circle that matchup, Hoodie, and see kind of what the adjustment is on him.
So UIC basketball, Flames down 25-22 with 8:27 left as Mason's back in the ball game and he inbounds. Off to Siani. Here's Henderson top of the circle. Henderson down the lane, spins and turns, fires and missed it. And a rebound into the hands of Seliskar. Here's Mbang into the front court for Yale. Mbang down the lane, left corner, Fox for three, missed it, and the rebound into the hands of Skobal. Ahead to Freeman. Freeman on the right wing. Freeman, top of the circle, Mason. Left wing, Henderson for three. Missed it. Rebound, Mbang. Mbang will bring it from right to left here for Yale. 25-22. Yale with the lead with 7:52 left in the first half. Mbang on the left wing. Top of the circle is Seliskar. Now on the right side is Mullen. Mullen has it at the top. Swan on the right side of Seliskar. Right of the lane and backing in is Elaton. 6 to shoot. 5, 4, 3, 2. There's a jackknife three, and it goes in with time running down. Riley Fox for three with time running down as 28-22 Yale.
Great 29 seconds of defense. Actually 30 seconds. That's a tough shot to hit.
Here's Skobal for three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Mbang. Yale's hit 4 of their last 5 as Mbang inside. That dunk is no good for Elaton, who's hanging on the rim. That ball went in and out of the basket.
Yeah.
And now the UIC basketball will return. 7:10 left here in the first half. Yale 28, UIC 22. You're listening to UIC basketball on the Flames Network. Jonathan and Kenny with you at courtside at Credit Union One Arena in Chicago. Yale picked second in the Ivy League preseason poll, 13th among preseason mid-majors. This is the second time that the Flames have played Yale.
Yeah.
First time was 2014-15 in Kent, Ohio. Flames dropped that one 70-58 in the Paris Burns, Jake Wiegand era of UIC.
That's right.
So 7:10 left. What's your advice for the UIC Flames right now?
I mean, so far, Yale with 8 turnovers, which, watching Yale basketball, that's uncharacteristic. I think it's because we're speeding them up and we're playing really solid defense I mentioned having a defensive discipline, getting through the screens. We're doing a really good job, and we're defensive rebounding. So just continue that on the defensive end and offensive end. Keep moving the ball, getting to the basket.
Flames with the basketball as Pickett goes to the right baseline, hit the bottom of the backboard, and the rebound controlled by Yale. Here's Mullen off to Mbang. Mbang on the right wing has a belt-tied left-handed dribble. Here's Mullen into the ball game now. Trevor Mullen. Mbang top of the circle with 15 to shoot. Mbang for Yale. Foul line set left. Now a step back three, no. And a foul call. That's going to be on Henderson.
The second time UIC closing out, you got to make sure in your closeout you're under control. Be the second time where we fouled and a Yale offensive player is going to get 3 shots at the free throw line. So you just got to be a little bit more disciplined on the closeout.
Now see, here's Bez Mbang, a senior, okay?
Yeah.
So he knows exactly what to do in that spot because Henderson's looking like, well, wait, how did it happen? Well, because Mbang knows how to draw that foul.
Yeah.
Free throw is good.
But it also, yeah, I mean, he also saw that Ahmad Henderson was closing out out of control, so that's why you were able to draw that foul, right? What you're taught is chop your feet so you come to a 2-foot stop instead of lunging out.
Second free throw is missed. Bez Mbang, by the way, this will be close to your heart. 64 steals, one shy of the school record last year. So
Yeah.
just a busy bee as a guard, lead guard for this Yale Bulldogs team.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's as a guard, that means he's got his hands all over the place, and that's what you got to do to get steals.
Mbang again, missed it. Just 2 out of 3 in the rebound, Henderson. 29-22 Yale with the lead, 6:37 left in the first half. Here is Mason into the front court. Mason brings his dribble to the right side for the Flames. Goes to the lane and scores! He found daylight and scored as 29-24 Yale with the lead. Mbang for Yale to Townsend top the circle. Townsend, ball over his head, holds and looks. Pass now to Malloy. Now to Poulikitis for 3. Now, yes, sir. Long 2 for Poulikitis on the left side. 31-24 Yale with the lead. On the other end, here's Pickett, missed the layup, and the rebound, Mullen. Ahead to Mbang. Mbang tries to split a double team, picks up the ball and scores. Lost the handle, put it in, scores, and now a timeout, UIC.
Yeah, good timeout there. Don't want to get UIC. I think Rob was saying on the last play that a Yale defender hit the backboard on the layup, which would be, if that happened, which would be a goaltend, but no call there.
So timeout on the floor, 5:54 left here in the first half. And the Flames down now, 33-24. It's a good timeout because you want to stop the bleeding right here. You start to see some downhill momentum here for Yale, and you want to stop it right here.
Well, yeah, I think for UIC, we want to get on the break and get quick shots. Here's the thing, though, when you don't make it, that break can turn into you defending a fast break as well. So, I mean, and that's the thing, when you speed up the momentum, you got to be efficient and make shots, right? You don't want to continue to, speed the momentum up and come up empty on the offensive end, because now it puts so much pressure on the defensive end. And Yale is good enough team; they're going to make you pay.
All right, the Flames with Henderson, Mason, Pickett, Siani, and Scoville on the floor. As Henderson walks the dog and now brings it into the front court. Henderson has on the left wing. He is blocked off from trying to go down the left baseline, so he passes to Siani. Siani with a couple dribbles at the top of the circle. Now off to Mason. Mason for the Flames. Down the lane, inside Pickett tries for the dunk. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay Flames basketball with 11 to shoot. Here comes Jackson back in the ball game. Remember, he had 2 quick fouls.
Yeah, and I think USC did a decent job, of scoring. Now you get a scoring threat back in, but Jackson's got to be careful here with a little bit over 5.5 to go, not to pick up his 3rd foul.
So 11 to shoot, and it'll be Jackson inbound, and finds Mason knocked out by Mbang with now 10 to shoot. Fans continue to file in here to Credit Union 1. I mean, 5:35 left. That tailgate was lit. They're still coming in here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's real lit to still be out there, right? Yeah. It's getting cold out there.
Henderson with 7 to shoot for the Flames. Henderson down the lane he comes, stops and pops. Missed it. Rebound, Siani. Siani inside. Scores! Siani found the positioning and scored. 33-26, Yale with the lead.
Nice job by Siani. Only gripe with that, don't put that ball on the ground right there, but was able to get the offensive rebound and put it back in. Nice effort by him.
Malloy found Mbang on the left wing. Now to Townsend, left of the lane. Townsend backs in on Skobal, spins and turns, and fires and scores. He got the lay-in, found the daylight and scored, and it's 35-26 Yale. Flames with possession now with Skobal. Siani top of the circle. Siani with a couple of dribbles, holds and looks, now finds Henderson. Henderson to the basket, left corner, Jackson for three. Switch! Jackson for three in the left corner. 35-29, Yale with the lead.
Again, great decision by Ahmad Henderson. That's the paint patience we're talking about.
Mbang has it top the circle. Mullen on the left wing. Now top the circle, Malloy. Right side, Poulikitis. He will step up, fire the jumper. In and out, no good. Rebound, Jackson. Here come the Flames back from left to right. Jackson with a belt tie right in a dribble. Spins away from Mbang. A pass to Henderson. Now Siani. Jackson with 19 to shoot. Jackson down the lane, he comes. In the right corner, there's a three. That shot's no good for Henderson. And rebound, Townsend. Here comes Yale back from right to left. Poulikitis into the front court. Poulikitis, pass to Townsend. Townsend drives the lane. He has it right baseline, loses the handle, picked up by Henderson. Here comes the Flames with Henderson. Left side is Mason. Mason, left corner, Henderson for three. Switch! Henderson for three from the left corner. And the Flames within three, 35-32.
Great job by Henderson again. So didn't have it initially on the break. Gave the ball up, relocated to the corner, got the ball back for the three. Two really good decisions led to 2 threes for Henderson.
Poulikitis down the lane. Blocked by Siani. Into the hands of Henderson. Here come the Flames. Henderson down the lane. Right side, Skobal for three, no. And the rebound into the hands of Mbang. Flames fans were standing on that three. Here is Mbang. Down the lane he comes. Behind the back pass to Malloy. Now to the top. A three try is good for Trevor Mullen, the 6-foot guard from Wesley, Massachusetts.
And that's why Yale's so dangerous,
yeah.
Right? They got players that, that if they're open can make shots. So that's why our defensive discipline has to be tight.
38-32, Yale with the lead. Here's Siani, left of the lane. Here's Jackson for three. Missed that shot from the left corner. Rebound, Mbang. Mbang and a timeout here by Jones of Yale. So 2:32 left, and Yale up 38-32. Jonathan and Kenny back with you. 2:32 left here in the first half, and Yale is up 38-32. Kenny, what stands out in the box score?
Yeah, so one of the things for keys, I mentioned defensive rebounding, and Yale was the number one, so far this year in offensive rebounding. Only one offensive rebound for Yale, so great job there. UIC 7 assists, 2 turnovers, taking care of the ball uncharacteristically for Yale, 8 turnovers, but shooting the ball at a 57% clip, so that's the difference in the game, while UIC only shooting 37%.
In the ball game now is Jordan Brathwaite, the 6'4" guard from Fulton, Maryland for Yale. 2:32 left. Let's see, Henderson, Mason, Siani, Jackson, Skobal on the floor. Let's see what the Flames do here. Here is Garum, top of the circle. Selskar, now to Townsend. Townsend into the lane. Garum down the lane. A bounce pass inside to Townsend. Goes up. Missed it. And a whistle on the foul call. That's going to be on Yale?
No, it's staying here.
It looks like.
Yeah.
Jackson, that's 3.
And you got to get him out of there, Hoodie.
And again, Jackson with 21 points for the Flames. Javon Jackson. And now here comes Reeves in the ballgame to replace him.
And what did I mention when Jackson came in the game? He's got to be careful not to pick up that third. And now you won't see him for the rest of the half with 2:15 to go.
So no non-shooting affair, and Yale to inbound. And a pass inside of Selskar. It goes for naught on the alley-oop, and here come the Flames. Reeves now to Freeman. Conclaris down the lane, and a whistle and a foul called. Conclaris was going right to the rim. Foul called on Yale. And that's going to be on Selskar. That's his first foul.
Yep. And that's why you get into the break. Yale a little bit late on that transition defense. That's the advantage of pushing the ball up and having big men that can run the floor and handle the ball.
Conclaris, forward from Lithuania, 6'9" senior. Bends the knees, eyes the basket, shoots and misses. He was transferred from Cal State Bakersfield. Then he was at Creighton before that. He appeared in 50 games at Cal State Bakersfield. Started 19 times. So Canceleris will have another.
Man, these kids are going to be well-traveled, aren't they?
Oh, my God.
Coming, you know, you never know next year, right?
Remember the old school Lucy show? They'd have all the stickers on the suitcase?
Yeah.
Like, I've been here. Free throw is missed. 38-32, Yale with the lead. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Yale with the possession with Gorham. Now to Brathwaite, top of the circle, Salazar. Salazar to Gorham on the left wing. Townsend top of the circle. Swung to the right side, and Poulikitis. Now Townsend, the jumper, in and out, no good. Rebounds Salazar. So Poulikitis for 3, yes sir. Poulikitis for 3 at the top of the circle. He's got 10, and it's 41-32 Yale.
Yeah, I mean, that kid's got the green light for sure.
Here's Henderson for the Flames. Trying to get it past the right side of Reeves. It's out of bounds. It'll be Yale basketball with 1:25 left. Here comes Scoball in the ball game now to replace Kobe Jeffries.
So big defensive possession here for UIC. 9-point game, 1:25 to go. You don't want this lead to balloon up over 10.
6-0 run over the last 135 for Yale. 1:15 left. Here is Salazar. Finds Gorham. Now on the right wing is Poulikitis. Poulikitis, lose the handle, and a turnaround jumper is off the side of the backboard. Rebound Gorham. New life for Yale. Salazar finds Gorham. Gorham tries to get a foul on Freeman, could not do so. And now it's going to be a foul and a travel on Salazar.
Nice job by UIC. I think Yale didn't know that the shot clock was going down.
No.
Kind of forced it, but credit to UIC. I mentioned they needed a defensive stand. There it is now. Now, come down here and make them pay and get a score.
Mason into the front court. 41-32 Yale with the lead. Under 1 minute to play is Scoball. Finds Freeman for the dunk. High elevation for Freeman. 41-34, Yale with the lead.
Another stop here by UIC.
Here is Gorham into the front court. Gorham, pass to Brathwaite. Salazar, top of the circle. Salazar holds and looks. Top of the circle is Townsend. Trying to get a bullet pass into Gorham. Knocked out by the Flames.
Reset to 20.
Yeah, 25.3 seconds left in the first half. 20 to shoot here for Yale. That's kicked out by Scoball, that's why.
Yep.
So Gorham to inbound. Looks, finds Townsend. Townsend, a couple of dribbles, has on the right wing. Poulikitis with 15 to shoot. Poulikitis way out high on the right side. Nose to nose against Mason. Poulikitis on the right side. Townsend top the circle. Townsend down the lane for Yale, and the layup is missed. Rebound Freeman, 7 seconds left. Here's Mason, right side, a 3, missed by Henderson. Rebound controlled by Salazar, and that's the end of the first half. Yale 41, UIC 34, Kenny.
Yeah, nice defensive possessions, the last 2 for UIC. Resulted in a 3 down. But yeah, got to finish off the half pretty decently. Didn't want the lead to balloon over 10. UIC with 2 really good defensive stands to keep the lead, and now only down 8 here, or 7, sorry.
With UIC Flames Hall of Famer Kenny Williams, Jonathan Hood with you. Yale leading UIC 41-34. And Kenny, like the resolve of the UIC Flames in the first half, Yale got off to a run. Yep. How can the Flames get back into this one?
Well, I always say first 4 minutes of the second half. It will tell a lot, right? With a 7-point lead with Yale, UIC's just got to come out and execute offensively, but on the defensive end, make sure, same as first half, be disciplined throughout the screens, but then secure the defensive possession with a defensive rebound. We can't allow a team this good extra possessions via the offensive rebound.
At Incan Law, their attorneys understand the challenges Chicagoans face with dealing with legal issues involving workers' comp, personal injury, wrongful death, as well as slip and fall and motor vehicle accidents. As official law partner for UIC, they're here to help. Visit IncanLaw.com or call 312-6-million for more information. 312-6-million for the great Howard Aiken and Aiken Law. Back to live action here at Credit Union 1 Arena. It's homecoming day for the UIC Flames. Capacity crowd here at Credit Union 1 Arena in Chicago. Yale with possession with Townsend top of the circle, and immediately a whistle on the foul call as the fans get back to their seats after getting concessions at halftime. And the foul's going to be on Ethan Pickett.
Got it, yeah. I think he was trying to guard Polakaitis there.
So it'll be Yale to inbound, and Mbang finds Poulakidis, and that shot's no good from the left side. Rebound, Siani. Here comes Pickett from right to left as we look at it courtside. Pickett has it right of the lane. Pickett to Siani. Siani for three. Switch! Siani for three on the right wing.
Okay, that's part of the bag we didn't know he had. He shot it with confidence, too. But you know what? I'll tell you, Hoodie, these European players, all of them can shoot because that's in their skill set. They practice it.
Here's Gorham. Now to Elaton. Here is Mbang. Down the lane he comes. Puts up a shot. That shot is short. Rebound controlled by Pickett. Here come the Flames with Pickett. Pass to Jackson. Jackson down the lane. Layup is good! Javon Jackson with the basket. Flames within two, 41-39.
This is the start I talked about.
Mbang in the free throw circle. Townsend top of the circle. Right side, Gorham. Gorham to Townsend right of the lane. Townsend faces up on Skobal. Loops a pass to the top of the circle and Mbang. Here's the three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Siani. Siani falls down with the basketball and hands it off to Jackson. Here come the Flames back from right to left. Jackson motors into the front court. He goes down the lane. Layup is good! And a foul! Jackson, coast to coast! And now a chance for a three-point play!
And we saw that against St. Francis. I mentioned his ability to get to the basket 2 straight plays in a row. But again, Hoodie, it's the transition. It's UIC, everyone running down. Jackson's not going to be able to get to the basket like that if the other 4 players for UIC aren't running and sprinting. So creating those lanes. Nice recognition by Jackson.
And the free throw's good. And the Flames are up 42-41.
8-0 run out of the half.
Here is Yale with Mbang into the front court. Mbang, belt high right-handed dribble, nose to nose against Townsend, against Henderson. Here now is Poulakidis on the left side. Townsend top of the circle. Poulakidis on the left wing. Elaton, the free throw circle. 10 to shoot, a couple of dribbles. Now to Mbang. Mbang spins and turns and throws it off the foot of Siani, so a fresh 20 for Yale.
Yeah, I like the offensive, defensive action for UIC. You know, you're getting hands and foot on the ball. That's a good thing. I thought that, I believe that was...
Yes, but you don't look good in stripes.
Not at all.
No. So, inbounding the ball now. Townsend has the basketball to Mbang. Poulakidis top of the circle. 14 to shoot. Poulakidis losing handle basketball, gets it back. Poulakidis with a long 2. That shot's no good. Rebound into the hands of Pickett. Here come the Flames back from right to left. Here's Pickett finding Jackson. Down the left baseline, spins and turns. The jumper's good! Jackson with the basket. He's got 10, and the Flames up 44-41.
Jackson's been a spark.
Gorham now to Townsend, top of the circle. Townsend tries to get it to Mbang. Mbang falls out of bounds and gives it to Skobal. Skobal to Henderson. Finds Jackson left corner. Jackson for 3! Switch! Javon Jackson if you're nasty! 47-41, timeout Bulldogs! So Mbang into the front court for Yale. Gorham top on the right side, now to Townsend. Townsend a couple dribbles, a handoff to Mbang. Trying to get a pass inside to Gorham, taken away! Taken away now by Jackson. Here come the Flames with Jackson at the top of the circle. Siani, couple of dribbles, now to Ethan Pickett. Pickett down the lane, finds Skobal on the left wing for 3. Missed that shot. Rebound reeled in by Yale. And Mbang. Mbang has the top of the circle. Mbang to Townsend, top of the circle, swung to the right side of it, and Gorham. Gorham, Elaton. Left side, Mbang, 14 to shoot. Mbang, a pass inside, the layup is short by Elaton, and the rebound, Siani. Here come the Flames. Henderson says, let's slow it down. He gets the play from Coach Rob Eason on the sidelines. Henderson exercised a belt-high left-handed dribble. A pass to Skobal on the left wing. Pickett top of the circle with 13 to shoot. Pickett way out high is Jackson. Now Jackson drives down the right baseline. Inside the skull ball. Whip to the left side, and Henderson with 5 to shoot. Henderson dances down the left baseline. A pass inside. Layup is good for Ethan Pickett with time running down. Flames up 49-41 with under 16 to play.
Another great decision by Ahmad Henderson. I think I'm seeing a point guard now.
Yes. Gorham, Elaton. Here is Pulikias. Townsend has it on the left side. Mbang dances with his dribble down the lane. Holds and looks. He has it against Scoball right of the lane. Elaton. A bounce pass inside to Townsend, off the glass, no, and a whistle, a foul call. 27 seconds of good defense, and then the foul call. That's going to be on Sasha Siani for the Flames, and a timeout on the floor. 15:33 left here for your ball game, and the Flames up 8, 49-41 on the Flames Network. Townsend on the foul line for Yale, and the free throws missed. 49-41 UIC with the lead, with 15:33 left in the ball game.
I mean, picture-perfect half by UIC offensively and defensively.
Townsend with 6 points, and he stays with 6 points as he misses the free throw. Rebound Siani. This is homecoming game here at UIC, and the fans are at a fever pitch. They're loving what they're seeing here as Scoball is on the left wing. Siani at the top. Siani down the lane, and a whistle and a foul call. That's going to be on Yale.
On the ground, I believe. I thought Siani was going to put it up again, man.
Yeah, he's wide open.
Yeah, wide open. Through the foul, though.
Foul called on Gorham, I believe. And 15-18 left. Again, Flames up 49-41. Foul's going to be on Townsend, beg your pardon. And Mason to inbound. Now to Jackson to Siani, top the circle. Swung to the left side, and Scoball. Scoball on the left baseline, tries to give a pass to Siani, is taken away. Taken away by Salakar. Here's Mbang. Mbang finds Salakar. Townsend top the circle. Swung to the left side, and Pulikidas. A long three, knocks it down. Pulikidas for 3 in the left wing. 49-44, Flames in the lead. Here's Jackson. Down the right baseline. Drives in.
And trouble.
And travel with the basketball. Okay, so back-to-back possessions, not so great for the Flames.
Well, back-to-back turnovers, and that's where we got to make sure, being caught up in emotion to still execute. There's not a hurry to score, right? But, we can't give these possessions away against a good team like Yale. You put them right back into the game.
Salakar loops the pass to Pulikidas at the top. Townsend takes it down the lane to the right corner, and Mbang. Mbang drives the right baseline. A pocket pass to Townsend. Townsend, a flying one-hander, bounces and misses. Rebound, Gorham. Gorham with new life for Yale. It's taken away by Jackson. Jackson from right to left. Down the lane, layup is missed. And the rebound, Mbang, and a whistle and a foul call.
And beyond Siani.
And Siani over the back. But boy, great steal there by Jackson.
Yeah. Let's see, just on the steal here, just kind of looking at the replay, see if there was any contact there. Oh, okay, well defended.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Reeves in now to replace Jackson. Again, Jackson with 3 fouls on the game so far. Freeman's in for UIC as well.
So crucial part for UIC on the offensive end, Jackson getting a little bit of a rest. Offensively, we still have to be efficient.
Salakar, now a pass to Simmons, who's checked in. Pulikidas has the top of the circle. Pulikidas now to Townsend, down the left baseline. A pass to the right side, and Mbang. Mbang, here's Townsend down the right baseline with 5 to shoot, and he scores. So Townsend finds the seam down the right baseline, and now UIC up 3, 49-46. On the other end is Mason. Mason finds Freeman for 3. That shot's no good from the right corner. And tipped back in by Scoball. Scoball right there on the doorstep. And it's 51-46 UIC. Townsend on the left wing. Seliskar now to Mbang, top of the circle. Seliskar on the right side. Now, here is Townsend. And a whistle on a foul call. Well, nickel dimer.
Yeah.
That's a tough foul there.
Well, and then Townsend's got a big body, but he's also initiating a lot of contact there, kind of ticky-tack, but a foul nonetheless.
Not much of a foul there looking at the replay, Kenny.
No, I mean, as much physicality we've seen, don't start calling those now.
Foul called on Reeves. That's his first for UIC. Fresh 20 here for Yale as it's Townsend at the top. Townsend now to Poulikitis. Poulikitis to the right side of Seliskar. Here's Poulikitis for three. Missed that shot from the right corner. Rebound controlled by Freeman. Here is Conslaris. Now to Freeman for three. Swish! Freeman for three in the left wing. He's got 11, and the Flames up 54-46.
I just love how we shoot with confidence. I mean, it's just a new type of offensive confidence that we have.
Poulikitis finds Townsend for three. Right side, no. Rebound tipped and volley. Controlled by Conslaris. Conslaris for the Flames. Out to Reeves. Reeves on the left side. He'll pull it out. Here's Mason, left side. Reeves for three. Missed that shot from the left corner. Rebound and a loose ball foul.
On school ball. Or
no,
staying here.
It's going by Poulikitis.
Oh, we'll take it.
So here comes Jeffries in for UIC. Snowball will sit down. So 12:28 left here for the ball game. Flames up 54-46 here on homecoming night. So here is now Jordan Jeffries to inbound. Kobe Jeffries to Conslaris, who's the handle, picked up by Reeves. Now 10 to shoot. Mason gets the call from Rob Eson. Between the legs dribble on top of the UIC logo is Mason. Mason now starts to drive with 5, with 4, with 3. Mason down the lane, layup short, and a whistle on the foul called. Foul's going to be on Yale. Foul will be assessed to Poulikitis.
Yeah. So really good job by Mason. Shot clock going down. Could have put up and it wouldn't have been a bad thing because the shot was going down. Instead, better decision, get to the basket, draw the foul.
Many years, you and I sitting together, that would have been pulled out. It would have been trying to force a shot in that spot. That's just smart basketball.
Well, it's just game recognition, smart basketball, right? Get the ball to the basket.
So Jordan Mason to the foul line, free throw good. Mason is a 6'4" junior from San Antonio. He was at Texas State for the last 2 seasons, played 61 games, started 42 for the Bobcats. Fox in the ball game now for Yale to replace Poulikitis. Alaton now in the ball game to replace Townsend. Townsend's like one of those athletes. Remember we talked about Jake Wiegand?
Yeah.
Like that kind of guy, muscle bound.
Yeah.
Could be a fullback in football.
Yeah, just thick for no reason. You know, cornbread and, oatmeal all day.
Mason hits the free throw.
Just thick, you know.
56-46 Flames up 10. Almost 12 to play here for the ball game. Fans are into it here at Credit Union 1. Seliskar has the top of the circle to Fox. Fox has on the left side. Seliskar, left wing. Loops a pass to the right wing, and there's a three, and it's good. Then bang for three in the right corner. 56-49 UIC with the lead. Here's Mason on the right wing. Mason against Mbang. Mason for the Flames to Freeman. Tyam Freeman on the right side, and Jeffries. Jeffries 14 to shoot. Freeman for three. Off the back iron, no. Rebound, loose, out of bounds, and it'll be UIC basketball. And a timeout on the floor. 11:24 left here for the ball game, and the Flames up 56-49. UIC basketball on the Flames Network. Jonathan Hood and Kenny Williams with you here at courtside at Credit Union 1 here on homecoming night for the Flames. It is 56-49 UIC with the lead.
Honey, you were laughing about something. You can tell. Okay, it's one of those. Okay.
It's just amazing what a difference a season makes as far as the way the Flames have just been attacking the basket and the ball moves from side to side. It's just been great so far.
Yeah.
To see if it sustains itself as Freeman gives it to Jeffries. Now Freeman for three. Right wing, yes sir! Freeman for three on the right wing for UIC. And it's 59-49 UIC with the lead.
Great execution out of the timeout. He's wide open on that.
Yale with possession. Now with Seliskar. Seliskar down the right baseline, goes up, missed it. And a rebound controlled by Conslaris. Conslaris burns the court. Freeman stops and pops. Missed the three. And the rebound in the hands of Seliskar. Here come the Yale Bulldogs from left to right as it is Mbang. With a three try to Fox, that's no good. Rebound, Freeman. Ahead to Mason. Mason on the left wing. Mason, belt-high left-handed dribble on the left wing. Now brings his dribble to the top. Nose-to-nose against Mbang. Mason on top of the UIC logo with 14 to shoot. Now he accelerates. Down the lane. Left wing, Contreras. 7 to shoot. Mason on the left wing. Mason with 5, with 4. Mason steps in with a jumper. That shot's no good from the left baseline. Rebound, Contreras goes up, blocked out front by Eleton, in the hands of the Flames. And Joshua Reeves. Freeman, top the circle, 3. Jeffries misses it. And the rebound, Simmons.
Great ball movement.
Just couldn't get it to fall.
Oh, that's a great shot. Great selection. Great UIC sharing the ball, getting quality shots.
Under 10 to play. Flames up 10. Simmons left wing. Flames fans shouting defense. Fox to Mbang. Mbang with 9 to shoot. Down the lane. Left wing. Salazar for 3. That shot's no good. Rebound controlled by Eleton. He stepped out of bounds. It'll be UIC basketball.
Just defensively, UIC just doing a great job. I mean, I think the thing I talk about is having discipline defensively, right? Great on the closeout, great on the switches, challenging every shot. Yale just out of sorts, and it's because of UIC's defense and the energy.
Yale with a scoring drought in the last 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Mason for the Flames into the front court. Mason, down the lane he comes as he splits a double team, goes up and scores! Mason with the basket, he's got 8, and the Flames up 61-49. Flames fans, some of them standing here at Credit Union 1. Gorham, top of the circle. Gorham, belt-high left-handed dribble. Left side, Simmons, 15 to shoot. Simmons now brings it to the top. Swung to the right side, and Gorham. Top of the circle is Eleton. Eleton now to the right side, and Gorham, and a whistle and a foul call. And the foul will be assessed to Jordan Mason.
So the challenge with Politakis for Yale being out is they don't have anyone that can stretch and shoot a 3, right? We can switch everything except for the big man. The only person who is out of the game with Politakis for Yale, we can't switch on that person's out of the game, so Yale's having trouble manufacturing offense.
Inbounds pass goes to Yale and Gorham. Gorham with 13 to shoot. Telescar. Left side is Simmons. He jacks a 3 and knocks it down.
We'll take it.
So Simmons, the 6'6" forward from Milton, Mass., played at Northwestern last year. And at 61-52, now a turnover. Jackson has it turned over. Now Gorham down the lane. Goes up, scores, and a foul. Gorham goes falling down, just flung up a shot with the left hand and scored now a 3-point opportunity for Yale.
Yep. So, Hoodie, if you've seen any run, the last 3 runs for Yale, it's because of our turnovers. So it's not necessarily something Yale's doing defensively. A little bit of a careless turnover by Jackson leads to a possible 3-point play. So just got to take care of the ball here. UIC doing a really good job on the turnovers. But what's happening is when we turn over the ball, Yale's taking advantage of it with a chance here for a 3-point play.
So that's 4 fouls on Jackson.
Yeah, and there you go. That was the other part.
Yeah.
With 8 minutes to go, crucial point for UIC. Someone else is going to have to, kind of take the offense over. Ahmad Henderson back in the game as well.
Well, there's going to be wholesale changes on both sides as we get ready for this free throw for Gorham. Gorham with 8 points, make it 9 with the free throw, so he completes a 3-point play. 61-55, UIC with the lead. 8:34 left here for the ball game. Flames trying to go 2-0 if they can beat Yale here tonight. Henderson for the Flames, down the lane. Out pass to Freeman for 3. Switch! A 3 for Freeman. He's got 17, and the Flames up 64-55.
Ahmad Henderson again on the penetration. I mean, you always see the 3, but you don't see what's behind it.
Gorham down the lane, layup is good. So Gorham's starting to heat up now. He's got 11 as he goes right to the lane. 64-57, UIC with the lead. Henderson, yo-yos a right-handed dribble on the left wing, finds Skobal. Back to Henderson on the left side. Ahmad Henderson from the free throw circle to the lane. And the right corner now is Jeffries. Now Henderson drives the right baseline, stops, has a shot blocked by Simmons. Inside, it's Freeman with the lay-in. Freeman now with 19. 66-57, UIC with the lead. Yale with possession with Pulakidis. Seliskar. Simmons down the lane and a whistle and a foul call.
That's a good foul. Don't let him have a layup.
Foul's going to be called on Kobe Jeffries, the 6'3" guard from Olive Branch, Mississippi. And a timeout on the floor. Flames fans standing here, applauding their UIC Flames as the Flames up 66-57. 7:30 left here for the ball game. Jonathan and Kenny with you at Credit Union One Arena in Chicago. The UIC Flames lead the Yale Bulldogs. The Yale Bulldogs were in the NCAA tournament. They beat Auburn last year in the first round of the tournament.
Yeah.
66-57, UIC with the lead with 7:30 left. The fans have been loud all game because this is homecoming day. A great time across the street in the parking lot for the tailgate, and it's lit in here as well.
And a great time is here as well. So yeah, just you know, now we're getting to what I call closing time, right? And it's 7:30, still a lot of time left. UIC just got to continue to have composure on both ends.
Simmons misses the free throw for Yale. He'll have another. 21 of the 32 points in the second half from the combination of Freeman and Jackson. Now keep in mind, Jackson with 4 fouls. He's not on the floor right now. Second free throw is missed. And the rebound, Pickett. Here come the Flames here from right to left. Ahmad Henderson into the front court. Henderson heads on the left wing. Now to Jeffries. Scoball top of the circle. Henderson turns the corner down the lane, finds Scoball. Wide open for three. Missed that. No, it goes in. It was off the rim and it bounced in for Scoball. Scoball now with 8 points and the Flames up 69-57.
Huddy, again, that's Henderson on the penetration. He's playing point guard today.
Elaton out to a pass inside and it's taken away. Gorham was going down that left baseline. The ball goes out of bounds and it's going to be UIC basketball.
Yeah, it's clearly UIC basketball.
Mullen in the ball game now for Yale. Let's see, Pickett back in. Freeman sits down. So 6:48 left. 69-57, UIC with the lead. Coach Jones for Yale. Cool as a cucumber. He's seen it before.
Oh, yeah.
Henderson on the left side. Henderson has the basketball. Now finds Scoball, left wing for three. Missed that shot and rebound controlled by Gorham. Yassine Gorham into the front court. Now a three. That shot's no good from the top of the circle by Pulakidis. And the rebound controlled by UIC. It's like Townsend fell down and he is writhing in pain.
He'll be all right. He'll be fine.
Pickett left side. He's moving slowly.
Yeah.
Here is Henderson. Goes around a Siani screen. Henderson goes down the lane. And the layup is missed. Tipped back in by Siani. Siani now at 11 points. And the Flames up 71-57. Malloy finds Gorham. Townsend top of the circle. Mullen. But a bounce pass to Townsend. Townsend, right of the lane, backs in on Scoball, backs in. And a whistle and a foul called as Henderson said it was all ball, but he's called for the foul.
So this is where you're laughing at. Now Townsend, on the defensive end, was struggling, wasn't he?
Yes.
What happened when he got the ball down there?
Oh, he was spry, moving good.
Oh, he's moving real good.
Yeah.
I know players, trust me. You knew he was getting the ball in.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, his ankle and leg didn't have any feeling to it, did it?
No, he was just
at
fine.
the free throw line looking pretty good now.
Yeah.
Nice and spry, right?
He looks good, nice and spry, spring chicken. Townsend with 8 points tonight. To the foul line, free throw is good, he'll have another. Townsend from New York, started 8 games last season, had 14 points, 2 assists in the Bulldogs' last game as Mbing comes in to replace Gorham. 5:43 left, and the Flames up 71-58. Only the second meeting between these two teams historically. Townsend again. Flames fans booing Townsend. Free throw good. 71-59, UIC with the lead. 5:40 left.
So for UIC, other than them getting in transition, it's going to be just execution here on a half-court set here. Moving the ball, getting the ball to the open man, making shots.
Mason finds Siani at the top with 14 to shoot. Here's Scoball. to Mason, way out high on the right side. He'll reset. Mason on the right wing with a between the legs dribble, down the lane, puts up a shot, and scores! Mason to the basket!
Tough shot, Hoodie.
He's got 10, and the Flames up 73-59. Mullen.
But didn't jack up a three.
He did not. Mullen to Malloy, left side. Malloy holds and looks, Imbang. He puts up a three, left side, no. Rebound, Siani. Some panic starting to go through the faces of Yale right now. Under 5 to play, and the Flames up 73-59. Mason into the front court. Mason against Imbang. Bounce pass to Henderson, left wing, right in front of us. Henderson holds the basketball with 10 to shoot. Henderson goes around a Siani screen. Henderson on the move, left wing for three. Missed it, and the rebound controlled by Imbang. Imbang into the front court as Yale brings it back from left to right. Imbang, belt-high left-handed dribble. To Malloy at the top, swung to the right side, and Mullen. Mullen to Poulikitis for three, yes sir.
Yeah.
Poulikitis for three, timeout Yale. 16 points now for Poulikitis, and the score is 73-62 UIC.
Yeah, great timeout there. That's a veteran timeout. With 4:15 to go, then you also get the under for a timeout. So yeah, full timeout I believe here. But that's coaching there. You can't let Poulikitis shoot. He's got just right off the screen. You can't let him shoot the ball.
All right, 73-62 UIC with the lead. 4:15 left on the Flames Network. Jonathan and Kenny back with you here at Credit Union One Arena in Chicago. I'd like to remind you our next game here on the Flames Network will be when UIC takes on Northwestern. That'll be in Evanston, a 5:45 pregame and a 6 o'clock tip right here on the Flames Network. We'll be there on Tuesday. But first things first, the UIC Flames are leading the Yale Bulldogs 73-62 with 4:15 left here at Credit Union One.
Yale on the press here, see, for UIC. Could be a transition opportunity. You always got to attack the press here.
So Jackson into the front court. Jackson has on the left wing. He's trying to get a bounce pass inside, taken away. Taken away by Yale and Mullen. Imbang spins down the lane. Townsend, now to Imbang, top the circle. And it's deflected, and the ball's loose on the floor. And we got a kick ball. And it's going to be UIC basketball.
Ball. Great job by Skobal getting on the floor there.
I believe that ball was kicked by Poulikitis.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be UIC basketball.
Absolutely.
And now the officials are going to come together.
And if I'm Javon Jackson, I'm going up to Skobal and saying thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be UIC basketball. 3:53 left. Randy Hireman, Shane Staggs, and Tariq Lucas came together and said, yep, it's going to be Flames basketball.
So UIC going with the two bigs, right, with Siani and Skobal. What you may see in the next, maybe 2 or 3 minutes is Freeman coming back in. He's got 19 points, 11 this half. But right now, these two bigs are in to help with the rebounding and the interior defense for UIC.
Mason inbound. And here comes the Flames. They're going to start the offense with Henderson. Casual dribbles. He skips into the front court. Henderson with 19 to shoot as he dribbles on top of the UIC logo against Mullen. Henderson from Brother Rice goes around a Skobal screen. Henderson to Siani, left of the lane. Sasha Siani backs in, and goes inside and scores! Malloy tried to get the foul there, could not get it. 75-62 UIC with the lead. On the other hand, Imbang scores and a foul. So the foul's going to be on Jackson, and he is fouled out of the game.
Yeah, so got to watch that. And I mentioned Freeman coming back in. He's probably coming in for Jackson, obviously, but yeah.
So give Yale credit. They understood the assignment. Knowing Jackson had 4 fouls,
Go right
they
at
went
him.
right at him.
Yep.
5 fouls now, so Jackson will say goodnight. 13 points along with 2 steals for Jackson as he fouls out of this game for the Flames.
And you mentioned Imbang, got the ball out, saw Jackson was on him, went right at him, and that's just game recognition as well. So, 3:21 to go here for UIC. Jackson out of the game. Freeman back in the game, who's been a spark for UIC. Now, defensive rebounding for UIC. Execution, no turnovers on the offensive end. And get to the paint here. We can draw some fouls on Yale, go to the free throw line. We don't have to settle for threes.
So Freeman's in. He's got 19 points off the bench for UIC. And Mbang to the foul line. 6'4" guard from Potomac, Maryland. He has 10 tonight, along with 5 rebounds and 4 assists.
On a make, you might want to watch the press here from Yale.
Free throw's good, so he completes the three-point play. He's got 11 now. 75-65 UIC with the lead. 3:21 left. Freeman inbound to Henderson. Henderson into the front court. Henderson goes down the lane and pulls it out. Henderson against Mbang. They're nose to nose. Now a pass to Mason. Mason for the Flames. Mason with 14 to shoot. Mason down the lane. He comes. He goes up. And a whistle and a foul call. He's actually fouled twice in that play because we saw Gorham pull his jersey from behind, and then the foul at the rim as well.
Well, this is that time. You know, I mean, you got to be able to handle the ball. He's pulling his shirt the whole time. He fouled him out here twice as well. But you know, that's where you're a guard. You got to be able to handle and take that pressure. But again, shot clock went down. Go to the bucket. Get the fouls.
And now Mason has to check it. He's got to tuck his jersey in because he's pulled out by Gorham.
You know what? The off-white uniform's okay now. Yeah, they're not. They're warming up on me.
Okay, now you're good with it, though.
Yeah, this looked like they didn't watch them with bleach, but it's okay. Yeah, they're warming up on me.
So Mason to the foul line. He's got 10 points tonight. Free throw good. He has 11. Jordan Mason, 6'4" guard. He's at Texas State University for the past 2 seasons, now a UIC Flame as a junior.
So I got one player for Yale, Polakaitis.
Yeah.
Do not let him touch the ball.
Second free throw is good. 77-65, UIC with the lead. And timeout on the floor.
Yeah.
3 minutes left here for the ball game. And Mason hits both free throws. And 3:01 left. Hampton Inn and Suites, a brand new addition to Illinois Medical District. Come and see it for yourself. The hotel features 135 rooms, including 50 studio rooms, and free breakfast every day for your stay. Hampton Inn and Suites Medical District, a proud partner of UIC Athletics. They can't wait to welcome you. So the officials will come to the screen here. Wonder what they're looking at, like whether or not Mason was...
I don't know. To see, we're trying to peek if there was maybe a shot to the head or something right here.
Well, as I told you, as I gave you the description...
He was pulling his shirt off.
He was pulling his shirt first.
Yeah.
He pulled his shirt tail out from behind and then the foul. So I said he got fouled twice.
Yeah. No, they can't. Yeah. So.
And then they're seeing whether or not he was knocked off kilter, whether that's going to be a flagrant or not.
Well, they already shot the free throws, so they would, it would have to be their ball out of bounds for UIC. Let's see if we can get. Nah, it's nothing. Just seeing if there was some flagrant intent, I think, with that foul. So.
All right.
So for UIC moving forward, Hoodie, obviously in the defensive end, we got a defensive rebound. You really got to deny Polakaitis the ball. If you get the ball, you got to crowd him and make him go right to his right hand. But then for UIC, inbounding the ball, Yale's probably going to press from here on out, securing the ball, driving the ball to the bucket, shooting free throws.
Yale with the possession here with Mbang. Mbang, belt-high left-handed dribble against Mason. Now brings his dribble to the left wing. Polakaitis, take it away! Stolen away by Mason. All the way in, layup is good! Jordan Mason with the basket. Mason's got 14, and the Flames up 79-65. Mbang flying one-hander good. Mbang just won't go away. He's got 13. 79-67 UIC with the lead. 2:27 left. Henderson trapped in the backcourt, and he's fouled right there by Mason.
Yep.
Mason fouled by Mbang.
Exactly. Ball security, strong hands, strong arms. And Yale's going to be reaching all, from here on out. Now UIC with the ball, 2:20 to go. 30 on the clock. Run your offense, get to the bucket. If you get an open three, shoot it. But it's something where, with the mod, got to handle the ball here.
Henderson into the front court. Henderson exercises the belt tie, left-handed dribble, now between the legs dribble. Nose to nose against Gorham. 2:10 left here for your ball game. Flames up 79-67. Henderson. Now the left wing is Scoball. Scoball with 5 to shoot. Siani at the top. Siani rumbles down the lane. A pass to the left wing. Here is Freeman, and it's blocked out front by Mbang, and that is a shot clock violation.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, you still run 30 seconds off the clock, right? Now, what UIC could have, what could have happened is continue to get the ball. That's another 30 because it was a blocked shot. So that's what they're saying, right? So this is what they're trying to say here.
So 1:52 left, and they might add a couple of seconds here.
Yeah, they may.
So let's see what the officials say. But again, 79-67 UIC with the lead.
Yep, 1:52 to go.
Yeah.
So
don't forget, we'll hear from Rob Eson, the head coach for the UIC Flames, when this game is over.
Yep. So, Hoodie, this is closing time, right? This is closing time. This is where, for UIC, definitely got a chance to win the game. Now it's about execution, and here's where all the fundamentals that you hate to do in practice show up, right? This is the 2-foot stop, grab the ball with 2 hands. If you're a big guy, chin the ball, elbows out so nobody can strip. If you're a guard, get the ball across the, you don't want to stop anywhere near the half-court line or the sidelines, and then hit free throws.
So Yale with possession with Mbang. Mbang into the front court. Mbang dances his way down the lane, puts up a shot, missed that shot. Rebound Mbang. Gets his own rebound, so new life for Yale. And now Gorham for 3 from the left wing, no good. Rebound Siani. Here is Jordan Mason in the front court. Mason finds Henderson, and a foul called. It's going to be on Yale as Yale tries to slow the game down. That's going to be on Gorham. That's his second foul. 17 fouls on Yale.
Great job on Siani, and that's what I talked about fundamentally. Grab that rebound with 2 hands, elbows went up, turn and pivot and give it away. Those are the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes of practice where everybody's going, why are we doing this? Well, this is why you're doing it.
Mason with 14 points. Free throw is good. He'll have another.
Hey, Coach, we're just shooting free throws in practice. Why does that matter?
Yeah.
You see why it matters now?
Exactly.
That's why I want you to concentrate on, in practice, because if you practice the way you play, then there's, you're not going to be, Mason shoots and misses the second free throw. Yep. There's not going to be a gap in the speed of the game.
Gorham into the front court for Yale. 80-67 UIC with the lead.
Oh, no.
And now a whistle, and it's going to be a foul. Pulakitas put up a jackknife 3 and missed it, and that's going to be 3 shots for Pulakitas as the foul will be on Mason.
Yeah.
That's learning right there. You got to learn.
Learn right there. Never let them catch the ball, but you don't want to foul the jump shooter.
And Rob Eson is
teaching.
Is talking right now to Mason and Henderson as Pulakitas goes to the foul line. 83 three-pointers, the most in school history for Pulakitas, and the free throw's good. He had 19 points and 5 rebounds in the first game for Yale against Quinnipiac. Second free throw good. Naperville, Neuqua Valley. And we always say...
Kid goes to Yale.
Yeah, we always say, how did the Chicago kid go?
Goes to Yale.
He went.
Yeah, well, listen, if he went to Yale and he's Greek, that's probably because he's a math genius, so, I mean, it makes sense, right?
Free throw's good. 80-70 UIC with the lead. Now is Ahmad Henderson, and he's fouled immediately by Mbang. So Henderson can even get into the front court. 1:23 left here for the ball game, and the Flames up 10.
Good job of Ahmad getting that ball, but also Siani, and Scoball. When Yale is pressing, they got to make sure that they're making themselves available, right? Yeah. If there's 2 or 3 men trying to go at Henderson, they can't turn their backs and, hey, here, they got to make sure they follow their man to make sure that Henderson has an option to pass if he's being double and triple teamed. And then the guards, Freeman and Mason, got to be alerted as well.
Henderson to the foul line. He's got 3 points tonight. He's got 7 assists. And the free throw is in. Henderson will have another. The sophomore who has played at Niagara, transferred here to UIC, wanted to spend more time with his family. Not only Henderson, but also his assistant coach at Niagara, Kevin Devitt, also came with him to UIC. Free throw's good.
Package deal.
Yeah. 82-70 UIC with the lead. Here is Mbang into the front court. Mbang falls out the basketball, and they're going to call a foul on Freeman. No, it's on Henderson.
I just thought he fell. Let me see if I can see a replay here, Hoodie.
Yeah, the
It
foul's
looked
going
like
to
he
be on
fell to
Henderson.
me, but let's see.
So,
well, you don't want to be stopping the clock. You don't want to give Yale the opportunity to put points on the board without the clock moving, but we can't see a replay yet, Hoodie.
well, we don't have to worry about that anymore, Kenny. We're on radio now.
Well, I still wanted to see the replay.
Oh, I know,
Yeah,
but hey,
yeah.
you know how that goes.
Yeah.
So Mbang to the foul line. He's
Get
got
out of
13
there.
points, free throws missed.
I'm sorry to put the jinx on him, but sometimes point guard got to do it.
Yes, no need to apologize. No need to apologize.
I know, that's right.
Not on the Flames Network, you don't need to apologize.
That's right.
45% shooting for UIC, 43 for Yale. Mbang to the foul line. Free throw's good. Really good player, Mbang.
Oh, he's just solid, right? You can tell he's been here before, right? Strong, 6'4", can handle the ball, can get to the basket, great demeanor.
Siani out, Jeffries in, as it is Ahmad Henderson in the front court. Henderson, he's fouled by Gorham. 82-71, UIC with the lead, 1:15 left. So it's going to be on Gorham. That's his third foul. And Henderson will go to the foul line.
Yeah, and in this situation, I mean, and Hoodie, you've seen me play. There's nobody else that's getting the ball right now. And Henderson, he's like, I'm going to get open, and they're going to have to foul me. You know, I'm not, at this point of the game.
Free throw good for Henderson.
This is where you're a point guard. You got to insert yourself. I'm telling everybody, just go ahead and go down court, man. I'm going to get it across.
Yeah.
And
No
if then they're going to foul me. I'm going to go to free throw line and make them. It's that simple.
Henderson again for UIC, and the free throw's good. 84-71, UIC with the lead, 1:15 left.
And Mason's got to stick on Paul
Mbang down the lane, and the layup is missed. And a whistle on the foul call as Henderson and Freeman go tumbling down to the floor. So,
I mean, Mbang just took off running. I mean, listen, foul, but you can't just take off running and then run into everybody and get a foul. That's what he's doing. But again, smart player.
Foul call on Henderson. Now that's his fourth. And Mbang to the foul line. They turned off the Cupid Shuffle. They've been playing it the whole second half. Mbang.
Get out of there.
Free throw's good. Mbang now with 15 points. Here comes Koulakidis back in the ball game here. 1:11 left here for the ball game. 84-72, UIC with the lead. Mbang bends the knees, eyes the basket, shoots and scores. So 84-73, UIC with the lead. And Jeffries inbound. Finds Henderson, and he's fouled immediately as Henderson goes tumbling into the first row.
Wow, did another player just pick him up? Wow, times have changed.
Yeah, I saw it. There's respect, I guess.
Buddy, that's good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Okay.
They might have met each other in the AAU circuit, summer. That's how it works.
It makes it even worse.
That's it. Yeah. Everybody's friends now. So the foul is on Mbang and Henderson to the foul line. The Flames can hold on. This would be classified as an upset across college basketball for sure. Henderson to the foul line. Free throw's good. And listen, hey, it's college basketball. There's so much movement.
Oh, yeah.
The rosters have changed. But an upset's an upset just based on the name recognition.
Sure.
Henderson again. Free throw's good. 86-73, UIC with the lead. Gorham into the front court. Gorham down the lane. Layup is good. Gorham with the basket. And timeout, Jones for Yale. That's a full timeout with 1:02 left. 86-75 UIC.
Just wanted to point out Yale, veteran team. Have we seen any jacked up threes? Not at all.
No.
Really short or lengthening the game, and they're getting to the basket. And that's just kind of, I guess that's, for me, that's the sign of a well-coached team.
Yeah.
They're down, obviously, 11 points now with a minute to go, but you don't see panic, right? What you see is execution.
Well, let me just tell you this, and we have to say this because we won't be seeing Yale for a while. James Jones, 26th year, all-time winningest coach at Yale, took the job in April of 1999. almost 400 career wins, 6 Ivy League championships. He's from Long Island, New York. And again, we talked about how they beat Auburn in the NCAA tournament last year. They beat Baylor in 2016, by the way, in the tournament. So here's a guy here, not one beat of sweat.
Not at all.
I mean, for Jones, no, because he's been there. He's seen it.
He's been there. Yeah,
yes.
He's been there.
So,
and that's, I mean, but, again, for UIC, I really like an early scheduled game against a quality opponent.
Yeah.
So you know who you are. Right? It's like the blonde that you see at the beginning of the night. She's all the way across the bar, but you don't know she looks good until you go all the way over there at the end of the night. You know what? Come on over here now. So you know who you know what you're dealing with, right?
Shout out to PhD. Not too far from here.
That's so bad.
102 left. As it will be.
Oh, no.
The Flames inbound.
Turnover.
And a turnover. That was Kobe Jeffries just trying to find someone to throw it to. And a turnover, and it's going to be a foul that's going to be on the Flames, believe.
No, they're just taking a shot clock to 20 seconds.
Shot clock, okay.
Yep.
Shot clock at 20. 1:02 left. Now Gorham to inbound. Gorham finds Pulakidis.
Don't let him shoot the three.
Now to Mbang, top of the circle. Mbang down the lane, off the glass. No rebound, Jeffries. Under 1 to play, and a foul called by Gorham.
Job.
So Gorham on the foul with 51 and 9/10 seconds left, and a 86-75 lead for UIC.
Hoodie, and this early in the season, this is what I've noticed. Even with the mistakes for UIC, no head down, no pouting, even with the coaches. It's like, let's go, right? And I think that's a big step for a team trying to find their identity. There's going to be mistakes.
Jeffries to the foul line, free throws missed. Jeffries with 3 points tonight. Kobe Jeffries from Olive Branch, Mississippi. He had 4 points in the first game against St. Francis.
Yeah, I just, just back to that point is, the demeanor when things go wrong tells more about who you are character-wise than when everything's going well.
Free throws good. 87-75, UIC with the lead. Clock is not moving. Now it is because of Gorham. Now Pulakidis top of the circle. Pulakidis against Henderson. Down the lane, puts up a shot and scores with the left hand. 87-77 UIC. Ahmad Henderson is fouled in the backcourt. I believe that's on Mbang. It is. It's on Mbang. Mbang has fouled out of the game. That's 5.
Yep.
Thank goodness.
And execution, UIC taking advantage of the quickness of Henderson and getting the ball in right away. We've seen in the past, Hoodie, inbounding the ball in late games had been a problem for us,
yes,
right?
That's right. We've seen it before.
Yeah.
Mullen in to replace Mbang. Over 3,000 people here at Credit Union 1 Arena. Yale fans coming in from Connecticut and Flames fans here because of homecoming. Parents here, students here, enjoying the second game of the season for the Flames against Yale. Henderson to the foul line, free throw is good. Henderson now with 10 points for UIC.
Yep.
88-77. And a free throw good. 89-77. UIC with the lead. 41 and 8/10 seconds left. Gorham into the front court for Yale. Gorham spins his way, foul line extended right. Pulakidis down the lane. A pass inside of Townsend, and he scores. A tough spot, but he's able to get that to fall, and it's 89-79. And a whistle and a foul call. That's going to be on Yale underneath the basket.
No, I think Townsend touched the ball while it was being taken out, but we'll see if there's a foul. Because I didn't see a foul. I saw the ref go like this, meaning that somebody touched the ball when the ball was being touched. He reached over the line and touched the ball. So, but we'll see here. So that would probably be, okay. So they're gonna look at it now. There we go. Let's see if we can get something.
So the officials will take a look and see what's happening here.
So it's what we thought. What was it?
It was administrative technical foul for the player crossing the plane, touching the ball.
Thank you.
Thank you. So the call there, as referee Tariq steps in and tells us what the call is with 32 and 1/10 seconds left.
Look at Hoodie, got the refs coming over here and talking to us. Boy,
New season.
That's 30 years of experience, huh?
30 years, yeah, exactly.
Hoodie just waved them over. Come here, son.
Tariq Lucas came to give us the information. So Scoball shoots the technical.
Yeah.
So 90-79 UIC with the lead with 32 and 2/10 seconds left.
So what happened was one of the Yale players reached over the inbound line and touched the ball previous play while UIC was trying to take out the ball. That's a technical one-shot foul. That's what happened.
All right, so Jeffries to inbound for UIC and looks and finds Mason. Mason now back to Jeffries. Now just crossing the timeline is Jordan Mason. So he gets the foul. So Mason is fouled. He had 26 and 5/10 seconds left. And the Flames up 90-79.
I mean, in Hoodie, this is, 90 points on the board. I mean, first of all, it's incredible. But second, it was an easy 90 points.
Yes, it was.
You know what I mean? Just think about it. What we saw, especially in the second half.
So Mason misses the free throw. Foul, by the way, was on Mullen with 26 and 5/10 seconds left.
Nothing like a statement win, Hoodie. Right out the gate. Now,
Yeah.
he's setting expectations right off the bat.
Free throw is good for Mason. 91-79 UIC with the lead. 26 and 5/10 seconds left. Gorham down the left baseline. Out of bounds. It was knocked out by Jeffries with 22 and 3/10 seconds left. Flames fans standing here behind us in anticipation of the end of this game as Gorham to inbound for Yale. And Poulikitis for three. Missed that shot from the left corner. Rebound, Freeman. Freeman into the front court. Freeman has on the right wing. Flames fans are standing. Mason hides the ball from Gorham. 5 seconds left. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Flames win! Flames win! The UIC Flames! They defeat the Yale Bulldogs by the score of 91-79. An upset in Chicago.
Just a well-played game, especially the second half, offensively, defensively, just a complete game. And Hoodie, statement win early in Rob Eson's career, but just great execution.
Fans are standing and they're dancing in the aisles here at Credit Union 1. Great support from the students, from the parents. Yale fans as well have to give the Flames respect. What a victory for the UIC Flames, a signature victory. It's just game 2 in the Rob Eson era.
Got to know who you are. Got to know who you are right away, and that's what you do, right? You get a team like that, you find out who you are right away, and great execution by UIC, just building momentum.
The UIC Flames go to 2-0, defeating St. Francis in game 1, and defeat the Yale Bulldogs, a team in the NCAA tournament last year, winning 91-79.
Thank you for showing up tonight. Tonight was the second largest crowd in the last 2 years.
Rob Eson on the mic.
I want to give a lot of humility and credit to Yale because they have a great program and they play a great game. We want everyone to come out and support this year. We have a great team. Let's go!
Rob Eson.
Yeah.
Taking the house mic and thanking the fans here at UIC for coming out to support this Flames group.